Hi everyone! Today I'm going to share a birthday card that I made for my sister-in-law. Her birthday is on Halloween and she loves Halloween themed birthday cards. So I used some Halloween printable papers from Sherry Baldy's My Besties, who also happens to be the sponsor of Crafter's Castle Challenge this month. So below in the description box, click where it says show more and you will find links to Crafter's Castle Challenge as well as links to Sherry Baldy's My Besties shop. And also I will have links to the papers that I used and links to the rest of the design team so that you can watch their videos and see what they made. Okay, let's head on over to my craft table and let me show you this card. Before I share this card with you, I want to apologize for the alcohol ink stains on my fingers, but that is from a project that you're going to be seeing on Saturday, September 15th in our Crafter's Castle YouTube video hop, and you are not going to want to miss out on that, so put it on your calendars right now. Saturday, September 15th, Crafter's Castle YouTube video hop. Be there. Now, with that out of the way, I'm going to share the card that I made, and it is a shaker, and you're wondering why there's not a lot of sequins floating around in there. It's because those are supposed to be spiders, and I didn't want it to like totally hide the spider web. So there we go, and I absolutely love this adorable paper. It is one of Sherry Baldy's My Besties, and it is called a Bit of Brew, and it is a really awesome printable paper pack. It did not come with this writing on it. I did that in my editing program, but you can stamp on it, or you can, do what I did, or you can just leave it the way it is. But let me get in really close. Isn't she just cute? And I used liquid glass on the pot that she is brewing in. And around the edges you can see that sparkle. I used a close to my heart shimmer brush for that. So there'll be links below for the liquid glass and for the shimmer brush. So I'll have those below if you're interested. And up here is a little bat that I stamped and fussy cut and put some liquid glass on that also. And around the spider web here, that is stickles. And of course I've got a little bit of netting or tulle back here and some little fuzzy things. And it's just really cute. I have another layer underneath here. You're going to see all of this if you keep watching, because I'm going to do kind of a quick tutorial on how I did this shaker part of the card. So you will get to see all of that. And on the inside I put another bat, and that is the spider web that I cut out of the front right here. But anyways, this adorable card is going to be for my sister-in-law, and she's going to absolutely love it. So let's head on over to the craft table where I will show you how I made the shaker. I used a small craft knife to cut around the outside of the spider web, and you don't have to be real precise, so don't worry about it if you make a little mistake, because I'll show you here why in a minute. I'm saving this spider web for the inside of the card, and it didn't matter if this was cut out exactly perfectly, because it's going to be going over the top of another one that's just like it. And the reason I'm doing it that way for the shaker is, let me try to show you here with this. If I had just put it over, let's say, the black cardstock. Let me get this set up there. Okay, so let's say that there's our spider web, and I'm going to have to put the foam tape around this because it's going to be almost impossible to get it directly on the edges of the spider web. So I'll have to put it around. And then when I put this back over the top, because it's raised and I can't lift it up, let me see if I can get it closer under the camera here. But then you'll be able to see black edges around there. And I just thought it would be a cooler look to not see black edges and just have it all blend in together. So now it's time for the next step. So now I'm going to add the acetate to the window. I already have my double-sided tape, creating a frame around that. And I've cut my little piece of acetate that you can't hardly see because it's clear. And what I actually use is an acetate alternative, and it is called Duralar, and I use the 0.003. And so I'm going to peel off my double-sided tape and attach that to create the window. I'm going to use my scissors to trim off any excess that went around the edge here. And also, I'm going to be using a fabric softener sheet to go over this to help, not have so much static cling going on. So this will be the top layer. It has the sentiment and it has that little acetate window. And this will be the bottom layer. And as you can see, I've already put on the 3D foam tape, and I've put 2 layers. I made it 2 layers thick, and also around the edges, on the inside of the shaker part, and then around all of the edges that might show through, I actually went over it with my Seedless Preserves distress marker so that there wasn't the stark white showing out from, between the 2 pieces. So as you can see, I have narrow foam tape and the wider foam tape, kind of the regular size. And I wanted to show you that I used Close to My Heart 3D foam tape. And it comes on a roll that has both the wide and the narrow. As you can see, I've used a lot of the wide, but it's really nice to have both so that you're not having to try to, cut the wider tape in half, which I used to do all the time. And so for doing a project like this, I had everything I needed all in one roll. And I'll put a link to that below in the description box. So the next thing I'm going to do now is put some sequins in there. And I couldn't find any black spider sequins. I actually looked all over for them on the internet. I looked in Michael's. I could not find them anywhere. So I'm just going to have to go with, a few little black ones. And I'm trying to decide, I don't want too many in there because I want them to be like spiders. In fact, that may even be too many. I don't want a lot. I'd rather have had just a few spiders. So let me see. Yeah, I think that should be good. Let me lay this across the top. Oh yeah, that's going to be perfect. Okay, so now that I've got those in there, the next step is I'm going to be peeling off all of this foam tape, and I'm going to be layering that right over the top. And I will do this off camera so that you don't get bored. And that is how I made the shaker part of my card. And I also used the same distress ink to go around the edges to hide the, the white cardstock, because obviously I printed this on white cardstock, so it had white edges. So there you go. Is that cute or what? And actually, I probably could have got away with just 1 layer of that 3D foam tape since I wasn't using very many sequins. But isn't that just adorable? And now to finish my card. So my card is going to have a black base. I'm not giving a tutorial on how to make this card, so sizes really don't matter because it's up to you. But I just wanted to show that I printed out this, which is another one of the papers from that same paper pack. And while I was coloring the edges, I had a boo-boo. But that's okay because I'm going to hide that. This really isn't going to be seen because I wanted the same colors. This is, from the same paper pack. I wanted the same colors that would go with this for a layer underneath it. But I'm going to be adding other elements, and so most of that is going to be hidden. But I just wanted you to see how I got that other layer underneath this. Thank you all for watching today, and be sure to stop by Crafter's Castle Challenge and enter your creations, and also stop by the My Besties shop and see all of the wonderful things that Sherry Baldy has to offer. So, happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.